I just learned of a genius way to date if you're a woman in your 40s. So there's a story, I'm not going to tell you how I know the story, but a woman in her 40s, recently out of a relationship, decides to get on the dating apps. She ends up chatting with a bunch of guys that are like half her age, like in their 20s, because she looks young and that's just the majority of the people that are reaching out to her. So things are going okay with the young guy, but they ultimately decide that it's just not going to work out. So the woman ends up going to his social media and finding out who his dad is and starts hitting up his dad. And now her and the dad are dating. Like, why is this something I've never thought of doing before? Like, it's genius because on the dating apps, there are just a lot of young guys of this generation that like the dating culture. They're immersed in the dating culture, and it's like, where are the dudes from our generation that are like not about that dating culture, but also like nice to look at? So if we find your son and they're hot, it only makes sense that the dad might be hot, right? Like, it's diabolical, but I freaking love it.
She said that women over 40 should match with good-looking guys half their age on dating apps, figure out who their fathers are, and try to date the fathers instead. These women never stop to think of how the younger guy feels about this. This just shows how immoral these 304s can be when they are desperate for relationships.
They're lost!
So, I've been divorced for 2.5 years, and I'm ready to start dating. And I'm just wondering, where are all the men at? Because the dating apps, well, they're terrible. Either the men don't know how to take good pictures of themselves, or they're just not on there, or they don't say anything. I don't really understand it. They're not at the grocery store. Like, are you guys getting your groceries delivered? Where are all the men at? I don't golf, so that's out.
She literally just explained where the men are. They are in her DMs ignoring her because they don't want her.
That's right!
Okay, so I need some advice from some other women that are in their 30s that are dating right now, because these young bucks are all about them, some women in their 30s, and I don't know what the rule is. Okay, so I'll be 33 this year, and I'm okay with dating like a decent amount older, so I don't know, 40-ish. But whenever it comes to dating younger, like, what's the cutoff? Because I feel like I have lived a lot of life in my 33 years. You know, I have been married, divorced, I have a child, I run a company. I'm very much like established, even though I'm kind of a mess at the same time. But I've gone through a lot of healing. I am very mature emotionally and just in life in general. So I'm a little scared to go younger, because do these guys really know what it takes to have like a good, healthy, lasting marriage? Like, is that going to be unbalanced? What, and then age-wise, like, what's the cutoff? Like 5 years, like 28 years old, 27, 28. Like, I don't want to feel like the leader in the household or like the mother over this person, but I don't know. Help.
She's been married, divorced, and has a child, all by the age of 33. I suggest she leaves the younger guys alone. She's already got enough baggage.
It's a trap!
Real men of genius.